Glad we're examining legislation I hope we can find bipartisan agreement on, but we must also ensure that in these efforts we are actually pursuing policies that will provide a benefit for patients. We've got to put the patient first. We need to ensure that as we work to shine a light on how drugs come to market and are priced, that we realize that the market must also be sustainable to produce the next generation of cures and treatments. You know, we're living in an amazing time of innovation. It's producing cures for conditions we didn't even have a name for 30 years ago. The promise of what lies ahead is truly staggering in their ability to relieve human suffering from conditions from hemophilia to sickle cell to muscular dystrophy. We're on the cutting edge of solving all of those. So in our efforts to bring more transparency to the system, which I support, we must inherently first do no harm. For example, I'm concerned that provisions of some of the bills before us could actually allow manufacturers to back in the rebates paid by their competitors or allow wholesaler stockpiling that could lead to shortages in an attempt to provide notification of price increases. So as I mentioned, this committee's been a leader in encouraging the innovation that patients are benefiting from today through our work on the FDA user fees and from the work to pass 21st century cures led by my friend and colleague Fred Upton. While the results of those efforts are truly remarkable, we also know that the cost of bringing a drug to market, especially one that targets an orphan or neglected disease, is high. We cannot ignore that. We should not randomly categorize as bad actors those who have done what this committee's frankly encouraged them to do, invest in cutting-edge therapies like gene editing and regenerative medicine, because their list price is over an arbitrary amount. Because I can tell you, these new drugs improve or save lives. And that's better than investing in just another Me Too drug.